great job at Alice Springs, White Dingoes. I don't know how you did it, but you captured a crucial strategic position ahead of the main force. Just what I'd expect from BB Signature members. So far, it's clear from the intelligence you've gathered after what's happened at Alice Springs that the enemy's making a concerted effort to retreat. However, we still cannot say if Zeon troops are planning to retreat fully from this continent. Taking the cities of Darwin in the north and Adelaide in the south will be extremely difficult, as we face stiff resistance from the enemy on all fronts of each city. Currently, our main Red Possum force is being split into two parts, each of which will now turn towards the continent's northern and southern regions to act as reinforcements. Through your actions, we've been able to bring a great level of force to bear against these two polarized positions. From here on in, our attack plan should run smoothly. However, we have intelligence that's just come in which seems to indicate that a GAU assault carrier is flying out of Darwin base to the north. We don't know the exact reason for this action, but his projected flight path shows a high probability that it'll pass over the Red Possum Division, which is headed south toward Adelaide. The repercussions could be devastating. If we let things stand, there's a possibility that our reinforcements headed for Adelaide will be attacked. You people are to scramble immediately. The plan is for you to intercept that flight at Simpson's Gap at all costs. To help you take down that GAU, we'll be issuing you the latest beam rifles for this dangerous mission. If you manage to hit its engines with one of these babies, even a GAU can't stay in the air for very long. I have every confidence you'll pull this off.
Finally got a report on that train that's been the cause of so much worry. First liner. It's a high-output beam cannon developed by the Federation for its fleet of mobile suits. The only prototype in existence was stolen, and it was shipped to somewhere in Australia by way of the California base.
So, it turns out that it was a good thing we destroyed that train. If we went up against that thing, our mobile suits wouldn't stand a chance, and they'd end up being roasted like turkeys for Christmas dinner.
You're sure thinking ahead there, aren't you, Mike? Christmas isn't for at least another month yet. Besides, if they decided to barbecue you, more than likely it would be that the zeeks would just lose their appetites.
Huh. Why, you... Well, anyway, it looks like the lieutenant actually ended up making the right decision that time.
Exactly. Sometimes in war you have to resort to decisions that on the surface seem unfair. I have a feeling that more and more things from off this continent are eventually going to be smuggled in here. Zeon forces are left with no choice. This is the only path they have to get home. Lieutenant, I think that everything we do from now on may have a big impact on the war situation, and we have to keep that in mind, whatever course of action we choose.
It's so like you to blow everything out of proportion. One mobile suit team can't change the entire war situation.
I wouldn't say that. I've been hearing rumors that an autonomous unit has been doing so well for the Federation that it's changing the war situation by itself, if you can believe that. Haven't you heard about them?
Oh, yeah. I saw something about how a bunch of kids with prototype mobile suits and a new class of ship are out there really kicking some serious butt. Come on, that's a load of bull, right?
Maybe it is. Anyway, Lieutenant, let's make sure we bring that GAU down on this mission.
Hey there, Lieutenant Rhea. You've finally been given full authorization to use a prototype beam rifle for this mission. These things can be difficult to use, so get some practice and use it efficiently. And if you really want to down a GAU, I'd say you probably need to use a rifle or at least a cannon. Okay, how do you... Okay, how about a shield? Lieutenant Rhea, is this the unit and the equipment you want? Okay, how do you want it equipped? This is the thing. You're taking it? Okay, how about... Is that all you want, Ensign Mike? All right, now that you've finished equipping your suit, you're all ready to get out there and face your next sortie. See you, Lieutenant Rhea. My fingers crossed for you.
Lieutenant Rayer, the Gal assault carrier is a flying behemoth with 4 huge engine units that it carries on its wing. It's so big that it needs them, so if we destroy all of them, we'll surely win this fight without much resistance. The problem is that these beam rifles they've issued to us lose power over long ranges, so we may have to hit each engine dead on to destroy it. We'll have to get in real close, which makes it a particularly risky mission.
Lieutenant Rayer, I've got a new recording of Jacqueline's radio show. Have a listen.
Hi there, all you brave Federation soldiers that are listening in. Are you doing well out there? To be honest, with all that's going on, I'm not in that great mood myself lately. I know that the Zeon have begun to lose, thanks in great part to all of your hard work and brave efforts, but now it's almost impossible for civilians to get food. Word has it that food shipments will start arriving within the week, but I don't know how much longer a lot of us can hold out. I've got about 3 days worth of food stored away, but I guess I can manage if I just make believe that I'm going on a diet. Gee, aren't I clever? Well, they're out there fighting really hard while I'm here in the studio, so I guess I shouldn't complain, but my belly is getting close to touching my back, and I think this is a really lousy way to become a slender beauty when I really think about it. Oh well. Hey, all you Federation soldiers out there, why don't you meet those Zeon quickly? For little Jackie's sake, who's here thinking of you. Anyhow, my stomach may not be that happy, but this next song should cheer it up.
Man, sounds like Jacqueline's in big trouble, Lieutenant. Let's see if we can resolve this war by ourselves.
Lieutenant, as you well know, while this was originally an area of extremely steep cliffs, natural erosion, as well as the enormous destruction brought on by the colony drop, has turned it into an almost endless natural labyrinth. Navigation can be treacherous. When you add in the decreased visibility all the mist causes, you should check in with Oasis before you make plans to move ahead.
We'll be counting on you, Anita.
Anyway, get over to the Gal's projected flight path at once.
This cramping visibility increases the danger of us accidentally shooting each other, so be careful.
Whoa, hold on. Those are... What are they doing here? Lieutenant, it's the enemy. It appears that we have enemy ground forces closing in all around us.
Gee, that was quick. Would you pay attention, Anita?
They were hiding here the whole time, waiting to ambush us. How was I supposed to know that? Fang 1, you call the shots from here on.
Yeah.